Here's this week's viewer question.
My name is Alvin Sample Jr., and my question is, what causes nosebleeds?
Well, the question is what causes nosebleeds, but maybe you could say something a little bit about treating them as well. But start with the cause. What causes them?
Well, I think the majority of them, potentially from minor trauma. So you can have minor trauma. Certainly people who are now taking these new anticoagulants can cause some trauma. So most of them are anterior, meaning mostly from the front
Yeah,
of the
there's a
nose.
plexus of vessels there that's
Yes.
right close to the surface. You get dry mucosa, colds.
Dry heat in the winter
Right.
with radiators and heat.
It's very easy to fracture those vessels,
Yeah.
and they bleed very prolifically. It can be real scary as the bright red blood pours out.
I think one of the things we see in the emergency department is just applying pressure correctly. So if somebody can really just either hold pressure and hold it for a good 10 minutes.
Yeah, could you demonstrate that
Well,
for us?
so,
Literally, because you.
So I think like this would be appropriate.
Yeah.
So and to truly hold it for 10 minutes, what we see is a lot of people arrive and they're either holding it at the top or they're trying to put ice on the
putting
top,
their head back,
or
yeah.
they're putting their head back, and they're not actually applying pressure at the area.
And the
that's
pressure
bleeding.
actually closes off the blood vessels and allows them to clot. So,
Correct. So direct pressure helps.
Like with any other wound, I mean, you put
Exactly.
pressure and...
but sometimes that doesn't work, Patrick. So
Yeah, so just as a general comment there, any bleeding sore should have pressure applied. That's kind of rule number one. And we're not talking about hold it for 2 minutes and let go. For a nosebleed, you should hold it for 15 minutes. Most of your clotting will take place then. For those people on aspirin or, as Ben mentioned, blood thinners, you're going to have some complications associated with that, whether it was minor trauma or friable mucous membranes from dry and heat, etc. But if you can't get it to stop in 15 minutes with direct pressure, then you probably
Then you should
should
do
come
something.
to the emergency department,
So
because you may have some other bleeding
more than
problem.
15 minutes, go to the emergency department because you can bleed from the back of the nose, and that's more dangerous. But you can stop it. So if you have a question you'd like to ask Vicki and me at home, please email us at healthtalk@oralhealth.org.